Welcome back to Club Sports with Steak Dinner. Is there a quarterback controversy brewing in Denver? Peyton Manning was unable to start against the Chicago Bears this week due to a torn plantar fascia in his foot. So, Brock Osweiler started, and quite frankly, he's played better than Peyton Manning has all season. He threw for 280 yards and 2 touchdowns. Now, I know Peyton Manning is the greatest regular season quarterback of all time, yet he's played awful this season. Now, not all of that is Manning's fault, since he's dealing with new personnel and a new coaching staff. Yet, he's getting older. And the Broncos haven't played all that well offensively this season. It almost begs the question, should the Broncos start Brock Osweiler over Peyton Manning for the rest of the season if they want to get to the Super Bowl? I mean, Brock Osweiler, what he's shown, he's pretty good. I mean, if he continues to play like this. And he didn't play bad in the Kansas City game either. They were just down all game. It's clear Denver has a big question ahead of them. Osweiler or Peyton Manning? There's something I thought I would never ask. And I never thought I'd see Ohio State lose a game in this season, but they did. A heartbreaker against Michigan State, 17-14. The Buckeyes struggled all game. It was an extremely boring game to watch. It was 17-14, so it was extremely low scoring. Ezekiel Elliott voiced frustrations and announced he would be entering the NFL draft after this game. That makes his next game against Michigan of extreme importance, since if Ohio State loses that, Michigan State goes to the Big Ten championship game. And it's doubtful Ohio State will go to the college football playoff. It's interesting to see who will replace Ohio State in the rankings. Maybe Iowa, Baylor, or even Oklahoma. The true loser in all of this, though, is the Big Ten. The Big Ten, it's unlikely that a team from the Big Ten will win a national championship unless it's Iowa. And Iowa has had a really tough schedule this season, and it's likely that they'll lose the Big Ten championship game, in my opinion. Yet, it's not impossible. And yet, it's even more crucial that the Buckeyes win against Michigan this weekend. Is there trouble in Houston? This week, the Rockets fired coach Kevin McHale after a dismal 4-7 start. Yet, problems continue to mount in the organization. Players are secretly voicing frustrations against James Harden. Harden hasn't played very well this season. He has one of the lowest shooting percentages of his career, and players feel like he's a ball hog. It's frustrating to watch because the Rockets are one of the most talented teams in the NBA. If they could just get things straightened out, they may be able to win the NBA Finals this season. They're literally that good. They have players like Dwight Howard, Jason Terry, and James Harden. Yet, the Rockets just continue to fight each other and not want to get along and play team basketball. One team that does play team basketball is the Warriors, as they've started 14-0 this season. That's extremely impressive. Their head coach has been out too, with back surgery. And Steph Curry and Klay Thompson are proving to be the best duo in the league, and maybe one of the best in NBA history. It would be amazing to see the Warriors break Lakers' 33 consecutive game winning streak, a record that stood for over 40 years. The Warriors could definitely do it, since their team is built perfectly for this area. They have guards who can just hit so many threes, it's ridiculous. In college basketball this week, Northern Carolina lost to Northern Iowa. Now, don't give North Carolina too much grief, as it's very early in the season, and it's clear they haven't gelled together yet. In my opinion, North Carolina will gel together once February and March starts. Duke lost as well this week too, but they lost to Kentucky, who's a legit team with players like Jamal Murray. It's going to be an interesting season for college basketball. Have a happy Thanksgiving and enjoy time with friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe to Club Sports with Steak Dinner.